I don't know about all of you, but I find myself getting burned out from playing games pretty easily. And this is called gaming fatigue. And sometimes it can be pretty frustrating. You want to sit, relax, and enjoy the games you love to play, but your brain says, not right now, I don't feel like it, and you end up burning yourself out. The Index is too much work, Railjack missions are a bore, the Arcwing missions send shivers down your spine, and grinding in open world maps of the game often have you breaking out in a cold sweat in the middle of the night, hearing tap, tap, tap. You log on Warframe in a panic to walk around your orbiter for 30 minutes before logging off. The threat of Rail has passed. No one is in your wall, and the tapping has stopped. Hopefully that's not just me. Anyway, today I'll be going over the top 10 ways I find to avoid getting burned out playing Warframe. Number 1, and the biggest one for this season, do not overfarm Aya. Right now, it's the best time to get all the frames you want, and in return, it's also extremely easy to burn yourself out with overfarming. Trying to get as much Aya as fast as you can, and as many as possible, ruining your game experience altogether. Number 2, move at your own pace and set your own goals. At first, I was trying to get everything the game wanted me to get done at once, because it kind of pushes you to that. Increasing my mastery level, clear all the start chart nodes, complete all the quests, get new frames, unlock new amps, mine gems, fish, bounties, and the list goes on and on. And something I quickly found out is that I was being overwhelmed and really not completing anything. I was getting frustrated. So I set goals to get to X area on the star chart, to increase my mastery rank to 8, then 10, then 12, and even now I'm only sitting at mastery rank 14, doing other things in the game where I made goals to avoid these issues. Number 3, watch my videos and subscribe. No, I'm kidding. Number 3, experiment with different builds. Listen, I know this one sounds silly, but how many of us search on YouTube, Warframe best build for X 2021, Super Omega awesome endgame level 9999, and just follow those tutorials to a T. I know I'm guilty of this, and as much fun as those videos are to watch, in the last few weeks I've been having a lot of fun experimenting with builds even if they are trash, and I laugh at my own hideous creation I made, as I hide behind my teammates hoping no one else sees how useless I am. But everyone I have played with in the game is super helpful and friendly. It's mostly to hide my own shame from putting max range on Hydroid than watching as I cast his tentacle ability and he casts it to the other side of the map. So I guess you could put that in number 3 as well. Play with a squad. They're super nice most of the time. Anyway, number 4. A goal I set for myself early was to clear the entire star chart. Having this goal unlocked and pushed me to do quests that I was very reluctant to do. But that was probably my best decision. I enjoy the steel path and arborations much more than the normal nodes. And the biggest reason for this is because the difference in rewards you get from them. They also push you to experiment with different builds more. By doing the main story quest, you will get an Umbra frame for free that I'll leave unnamed that you can carry through late game, so you don't have to worry about how you'll finish the star chart. I'm going to go against the grain here for number 5. Do not feel required to do the long and tedious farming of the normal frames. There are a few frames you can get early from the star chart that are relatively quick and will make your gaming experience that much better, one of these frames being Wisp. I actually ignored most of the non-prime frames, and while playing the game and Fisher events ended up getting primed frames faster than non-prime frames anyway. The cost of non-primed frames are actually higher and harder than primed frames, and take more grinding. Once you unlock your helmet, those non-prime frames become useful, so don't think you have to spend hours on a boss to grind all the pieces to a frame you don't have yet. Number 6. This one's an interesting one, and where I see all of my work pay off. The Warframe Marketplace. I sell a lot on the Warframe market, and seeing all the hours of my grinding finally pay off in platinum is a great feeling that can re-spark that grinding burnout you were feeling moments ago. Number 7. Well, you are burnt out. You log into the game though, and take a few moments just to take stock. Your mods, your foundry items. Even when I'm not playing the game, I do enjoy just looking at everything I built up. Check for activities, updates, if there are any events going on, Sometimes all it takes is seeing a Lotus event for an Orkin item to get me fired back up. Check your Nightwave missions, see if there are any that you can do for the next level, and just take it easy if you're feeling burnt out. Number 8. Watch other creators play Warframe. This is one I do with almost all games where I feel burnt out. Watch someone you like. Just because you are burnt out from the game doesn't mean you are burnt out from them, and more often than not, after a little bit, I have the urge to log back into the game and continue playing. This helps you relax, supports the creators you love, and helps you get out of your fatigue that you've been feeling. Number 9. Well, steps 1 through 8 never helped, and you find yourself sighing at the screen looking at your frame on the star chart menu, just aimlessly moving your mouse around and scrolling in and out of different planets. Index is too much work, Railjack missions are a bore, and the Arcwing missions send that shiver down your spine. You did all the events available. Now what? Well, take a small break, play a different game, wait for a new event or update. Don't rush, it will always be there. Number 10. I'm putting this one as the last one because it's how you avoid burnout in most games, not just Warframe. Do not play competitively and play with friends. Get friends to play with you. The fastest way to cure your burnout is to introduce a new friend to the game and help them. Always assert your dominance over them. Make sure that they always know you're the better player. That is a joke. Do that at your own risk. Anyway, that is my top 10 list to avoid burnout. Have fun farming, don't overdo it, and remember why you like Warframe in the first place. If you like this video, please subscribe, it would mean a lot, and yeah, that's all.